Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to use someone's name in conversation in a way that really builds rapport. So this is not like a beginner tactic, but this is something that if you're already aware that using someone's name is effective, here's how to do it better. So this is for people who have heard, use names. And in my experience, I would say like probably 30 to 60% of the population is aware that using the other person's name is persuasive, is effective. But only like 1 to 2%, I would say, understand this sort of advanced tactic. And I learned it because I once took a Dale Carnegie course, which is like a course based on the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, a 3-day seminar in New York. And I connected with the teacher a couple of years later, asked him some questions about career and stuff, and really, really great guy, this guy Graham. And during our conversation, I noticed, hey, wait, he didn't say my name in the beginning of the conversation. He didn't say my name at the end of the conversation, right? Usually when you meet someone, you can tell if they've read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And they're like, hey, Connor, how you doing, Connor? It's good to see you, Connor. And then at the end of the call, they're like, dude, Connor, thanks for making the time. Hey, I'll see you later, Connor, And like one thing about persuasion, about psychology, it's like when someone's aware of the tactic, it becomes less effective, right? So when I feel someone's hammering me with their name to try to be more likable or hammering me with my name, it makes me think this guy's a fool, right? So, like you don't want to just like hammer someone with their name at the beginning and the end of the conversation. It's okay, I think, at the beginning, but like when I end a Zoom call, oh, hey, Jean, and someone's like, sorry, got distracted by Jean. And someone's like, yeah, it was really good to see you, Connor. I know they read the book. And it comes off almost as it detracts from it for me. But what Graham did is instead of using it in the end of the conversation, he didn't even use it at the end of the conversation. And of course, I'm paying close attention to how this guy's speaking to me because he's an expert trainer in this method, in this persuasion method or influence. And, but he used it in the middle of the conversation. He'd be like, so there I was. And Connor, right? And every time in the middle of conversation, he says, my head would perk up. When my eyes would wander, he would say it, and I would look up again. So be like, the thing is, Connor, So it's instead of saying the name in only the beginning and the end, finding ways to sprinkle the name in like critical moments to perk the attention of the other person. So that's the framework, right? Everyone knows, like most people know that if you're watching this video, you probably have heard that using someone's name is an effective persuasion tool. But where most people get stuck is they kind of just like hammer people with it in the beginning and the end of the conversation. But actually a really effective sort of advanced way to do this is to use someone's name strategically in the middle of the conversation to perk their attention and keep them listening. So that's all. Thanks for listening. See you.